Babylon. This week I played a bunch of Ball Pit or Ball X Pit, however you want to pronounce it. I was told that it's Ball Pit, so you might be pronouncing it wrong this whole time, but it's from Kenny's Son and Devolver Digital. The game released for all those modern consoles in October and retails for $15. We're gonna get into it quick. The story is about Babylon. Babylon has fallen, and now there's like one or two people, and it's up to you to rebuild Babylon back up. So what you gotta do is you gotta go in the dungeon. You gotta go in the dungeon, and you gotta bring stuff back that want people to move back to Babylon. That's where the gameplay comes in. You're essentially playing a really fun version of BALLBREAKER. I think that's what it's called. You're dropping in, you're shooting balls. Each character has a specific ball that they're good at, and then you shoot the balls. The baddies drop in, they get hit by the balls, they drop XP like vampire survivors. You get the XP, you level up, you pick a ball or some passive ability to make the build so much more worth it, and then you keep doing that. And then intermittently, probably like 33% the way through, a mini boss spawns, and then at 66% the other mini boss spawns, and then at 100% the actual boss spawns, and then you shoot balls at that guy until you get a bunch of money, and then you take the money back, and then you play the city management game where you use money to buy farms and get wheat and wood to build structures, and then you harvest by bouncing little people off the construction areas, and they build the places that give you passive abilities like extra intelligence or extra dexterity, so you shoot faster, more damage, more new characters. The game is feeding you stuff all of the time. There is never a slowdown. You think that there is going to be a moment when the game stops being so good, and you're wrong. It keeps feeding you stuff. You beat new areas, you get new abilities and passives and all this other stuff. I said balls, and there's lots of balls. I like the freeze ball, I like the fire ball, I like the ball I just got, the cell ball that splits into other balls. I don't know how baby balls work or that build works, but I've been trying so hard after 13 hours of playing this game to get the baby ball build to work. It is still super fun. There are also a bunch of areas. I focused so long on the wrong thing. I was not completing the game. I was getting new characters and then playing the first level, the Bone Zone, the whole time. I was trying to get everybody to complete all of the levels, and then I realized that that was a complete and utter waste of time. I needed to beat the game. I am now on the second to the last level, and it is still very fun. BALLBREAKER was a very simple looking game. Ball Pit is way better looking. The Bone Zone is my favorite spot. I love that. I love the little skeleton guys. I actually just got to this one other place where the boss is a car, and I think that is also the best looking area. There are wide variety of locations. I don't know how you go into a pit and you come up in a grassland. I can understand the cavern, but I do not understand some of the places. But it does not matter because the locations are all fun, and all of the enemies act differently, and they have different projectiles to shoot at you, and they have different ways of beating it, and I think it's very fun. Again, with the Bone Zone, I love the Bone Zone's music. I actually really also like the Ice Levels music. I actually like all of the music in this game, even the incredibly simple city management menu music. It's very quaint. It reflects what you're trying to do. You're trying to build up this squalid area, and the music is just very nice. I also forgot to mention on my little notepad, it says that the enemy chants. I see that is an option to turn off. I don't know why you would turn that off. I love when the little skeleton men go wah wah, and they go along with the music. It's freaking great. Ball Pit is one of my favorite Steam Deck games. It's not perfect, but I think it's very fun, and I spent probably 75% of the playtime of the 13 hours that I have playing on the Steam Deck. It is the perfect toilet game. If you can get a run in, runs are 15 minutes long. It is a great video game. It's $15. It is superb. It is a 9 out of 10.